Pulls that one foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in, and there's one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Tyone goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Austin Riley now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's down and in.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off
birdie. There's one. Out. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Denver and getting to start, Chris Sale.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And that one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. Tyone back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the pitch to Olson. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. One out, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tyone, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Horner over to first. Now 2 out. 2 out, space is empty. So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
They say you win. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He was late there, strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Sale, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Got him. Out number 2.
Batting 7. The
So
second
here's
baseman.
Horner now.
Horner.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Alex Verdugo. Ball one there. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses, and the count is 3-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. So digging in, Nick Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And there's 2 down. Here's Acuna now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In there at the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
2-2 the count.
it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one misses. 2-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Late swing fouled off. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The left fielder,
In half up to hit. 0-1 so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And Ian swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 out, space is empty. Swung on, belted. Harris going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Albies, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old. And he's a native of Curacao. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one upstairs.
No strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Just off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Austin Riley. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good eye in that spot.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. How about that double play? Here is Matt Olson. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Foul ball there. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Up and in. And now 3-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. And the count is 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Harris in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Olsen over at second. Ozuna at first. 2 out of the inning. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Chop to first. Bush. And that is the inning. Back here in Denver, bottom 4. Off now for Chicago. Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Sale delivers. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Kyle Tucker the other way. And we're level. It's 1-1.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter. But this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Suzuki, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now it's even up.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next one in the dirt. That's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Olsen sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
The center fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The batter, number 7.
Now it's Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Good eye right there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The other way, brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Tayo back to work. Down and away for ball 1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one 95 to finish him off. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. And it skips in the dirt. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Started to swing, held up. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Acuna up to the plate for the 3rd time. As he looks at 1 down low. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Keller.
Outside low. 2-0. In the dirt, blocked. Ripped on a line. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. This ball's chopped on the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, second
Nico
baseman,
Horner
Nico
will come up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Hung up in a rundown now. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you...
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolute smash to left. It's 5-1. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Now batting.
So now here's the DH. Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 2. Fly ball to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Ozzie Albies. Just missed. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 2 in this one.
Riley.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is down low. Just missed. Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Olson.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th, digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
To the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now
Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Bush now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense should.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And we're back. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
And that one fouled off.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
He goes down looking. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. Keller, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, ball 3.
The Braves down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, Pat. 2 away down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Sean Murphy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Number 45, Drew Pomeranz.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago. Nico
Second
Horner.
baseman, Nico Horner.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action. Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of
new pitcher for the Braves, Rafael Montero.
For Atlanta, number 48, Rafael Montero.
John Birdie at the plate. Outside low, 1-0.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off.
Riley. Over to Albies.
Out.
Over to first, safe. Here's the catcher to hit, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Pickoff move to first. Birdie back in on a dive. Birdie runs. And they'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Montero fires. Runner goes again. In the air. Foul off first. Olsen makes the grab. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. We go to the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Misses inside. Ball. One. Pinch hitter coming on. Eli White.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Puts a bunt down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
The batter, number 2.
Man at first.
Shortstop,
now it's
Nick
going to be Nick Allen. That missed by a lot.
No,
and that's ball one. White aboard here at first with nobody out.
Runner,
here's the pitch. Runner goes.
2 balls,
there's a
no
ball.
Strike.
Throw. Save. Strike one. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it and makes the grab. And there's one down. So man aboard.
Right
now
13,
it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, no
Ball
appeal.
1.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. First and second, one out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Pomerantz throws over, and he's back in safely. And takes low for ball one. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be.
Runners on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. One down. Runners at second and third. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner on to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. On to the bottom of the eighth. And the batter now, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Montero back to work. Called strike right there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double. One out. Runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Riley. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 54, Ryan Granger.
Up the middle. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. First offering misses badly for ball one. That's to third, and that's just foul. The 1-1. Now one missed. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant.